Okay, YouTube, I wanted to go over something here. Is that I have the Jeep Gladiator for the Willys. Don't really matter. It's a 2021 and then I guess 2022. Most of them, when you try to connect to the AT&T myvehicle.com, they weren't actually going in for the hotspot. So when you hit the Wi-Fi hotspot, whenever it says like how to purchase and blah 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 blah, is that it seems like everything else wants to work fine for this. I think this is like 8 inches. I forget the thing of it, but everything works. When I called up AT&T like a couple days ago, the woman told me I would have to go back into the car dealership, and then I know there's a lot of forums out there. They were like getting aggravated and stuff like that. So this is for anybody else out there who's having basically the same type of problem, like they want their Wi-Fi hotspotted into their car. You do have to go to hit that little check box to enable it, and then you follow the prompts. But the thing is that when you follow the prompts, if you come back on here, in my F-150, I had it hooked up, but then they had to cancel it. And now when you do it, is that you'll come back over, you'll hit your new, it said you're going to add a vehicle to it, and then you'll hit USA, and then you'll select your brand. And when you went down to Jeep, probably went too far, is that when you went to Jeep, you put your VIN number in, it would tell you down here, is after you hit continue, it would tell you that your vehicle cannot connect or something like that, and to that part of it. But the woman said I would have to go back down there to the shop, to like the dealership, and they will do a firmware update to make this happen. Well, when they did the firmware update, I assumed right then and there that it would be like instantaneously. I came home, jumped back onto this part, and it said the same thing after you went through. So I was thinking, well, there's something wrong. So I called AT&T up, and the man told me that you have to allow it to have 48 hours before you can actually have hotspot. And it was like this morning, which is the next day, because I did it at around 2 o'clock. It took about almost an hour and a half for them to upgrade this Uconnect here, going into their Jeep system here. And then now when I add the VIN on, it will go into it. So I'll go ahead and get to that. Okay, now I already put my VIN number in. I'm going to hit that, and now it says good news as it rolled over. So now I'm good to go. So now all I have to do is call the AT&T number and allow them to do it. I could do it here, but the thing is the woman said is for the unlimited it was supposed to be $25 a month, and that's what I was paying on to the last vehicle. She says she could take $10 off, so she says when you call back up, it'll be $15 now. So I hope this works for you, and then I hope that you can take this information too, and then go down and get your update, because what happened is I suspect that there was a crash, and there's a lot of Jeep forums on there and stuff. Like when I started to Google out like why this wasn't working. So that's about it, and then I hope everything works for you. You come in here, you can pick your plans or whatever you want, and you go from that. Okay, just a little come back. I just got off the phone and all that and had them turn it on. I did get my $15 a month. The 3 months will run consecutive for, you get the 1 gigabyte, but then when it runs out of the 1 gigabyte, say that day, if I use it all, then like my unlimited plan will kick in right then and there. But that's how that is. As you can see, I do have signal for the Wi-Fi hotspot for the Jeep, and down here I'm actually on my house router right now, and here's my Jeep coming in, and let me put the password in. Now it's doing its thing. Now it says I'm on. It says I'm in there. So I'll come back up. Let's go to YouTube. And that was pretty quick. So let's just hit a video. See if that works at not. There we go.
Is exactly how much my 7 YouTube automation channels brought in
just to see
year. Now, I'm not the only one who's done it.
People were getting real results, so
yeah,
I decided to just give it a
coming
try.
in
So
real nice. Alrighty then. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, that's how it goes. And you're allowed to connect up to you're allowed to connect up to 8 devices, and on my F-150 is that when I had it on here, is that whenever you had it on, you had to have the truck on, is that when you stepped right out of that door, you lost the signal. This thing's supposed to be good for up to 50 feet, it says. So I can't really do it on the phone right now because that's what I'm filming on. But I will go ahead and test it out, and then I'll put it into the description that, if it did work up to 50 feet away. But I'll probably have to leave the truck running, because I guess as soon as you turn it off, it's going to turn off anyway. So already, thank you very much again. Thank you very much for watching, and sorry about that call. Yeah, is that I'm happy now. Everything is working. Alrighty, thanks again.